There's a link in the description should you wish to read through the article in your own good time. Or indeed, if you want to watch the full video, it goes on for 3 minutes 41 seconds. So I'm not going to be playing all of that, but I might play a little bit of it. So the headline tells us that Alec Baldwin speaks to reporters for the first time since he fatally shot a producer on the set of his movie Rust. Alec Baldwin and his wife Hilaria have been laying low in Vermont, trying to hide from the paparazzi since Baldwin fatally shot a producer on the movie set of Rust. The Baldwins on Saturday pulled their car over to confront paparazzi who have been following them around town. It's actually an interesting video to watch. Again, I'll play a little bit in a second, but essentially he's driving along in Vermont with his wife. He seems to be a bit annoying, to be honest, as well as his kids. I don't know how many. And seemingly Alec pulls over and gets out the car and addresses the paparazzi and has an impromptu interview, I guess. He asks them if they have any questions, and they do ask several questions, and he answers them, I'll say, as professionally as he can. And at the end of that conversation, I guess, he asks the paparazzi to leave him alone. He explains that, he's driving with his wife, he's driving with his kids are crying. I mean, I presume we can believe him in that regard. So he's saying, hey guys, look, I know this is a story for you. I understand I'm not your favorite guy right now, but can you leave us alone, because hounding us is really problematic. It's quite a touching video. I'll play a little bit of it. I'll play a little bit of it.
Let's go. I will. What do you want to know?
All right, Alec, what's the current state of what's going on with the case?
I'm not allowed to make any comments because it's an ongoing investigation. I've been ordered by the Sheriff's Department in Santa Fe. I can't answer any questions about the investigation. I can't. It's an active investigation in terms of a woman dying. She was my friend. She was my friend. The day I arrived in Santa Fe to start shooting, I took her to dinner with Joel, the director. We were a very,
Yeah, that's probably as much as I feel the need to play, to be honest. I mean, to me, he's been genuine. Should he be given a pass just because he's mournful? No, he shouldn't. He shouldn't be given a pass for that. As an actor, I would say, in my opinion, for whatever it's worth, as an actor, he is likely somewhat liable still. There are protocols about not firing a weapon towards a human being, and he did that. There are protocols about checking the gun, even as the actor. He could have checked the gun, he could have checked the bullets. Seemingly he didn't. But largely, I think it would be fair to say that as an actor, he would be dependent on the armorer and whomever else in ensuring that the gun was adequately checked, and he was informed that it had been adequately checked. So as an actor, even though I feel that there's perhaps the likelihood that he's culpable to some extent, I do feel sorry for him as an actor, and I think that's the general consensus. But as a producer, as I believe the executive producer, well, he should have had his staff on top of these things, and seemingly there were several other incidences, some relatively minor in regards to the guns misfiring and things like this already occurring on the set. So, he seems pretty culpable. But I don't know what the heck I'm talking about. I'm no lawyer, of course. But anyway, he seems pretty genuine. He's reaching out to the paparazzi, try to manage the situation as best he can. His wife, allow me to be a little bit misogynist, a little bit. I get really annoyed by women nowadays. A lot of women, not all women, but there's this unnecessary terseness with women. Okay, fine. She's she's upset too. Her husband's been embroiled in this situation. She's upset. Her kids are crying in the car apparently. But I don't know. Even despite those things, we see Alec really communicating like a professional. You know, he's trying to communicate. He's trying to have an honest, conversation, a mature conversation with the paparazzi. He's given them the opportunity to ask questions. He's doing what he can to answer those questions in as I say, a professional manner. And the wife, what's she doing? All she's doing is she's pointing the finger. She's snapping. She's being angry. She's showing her discontent. I don't know. I'm just like fucking sick of all of these women doing this bullshit. Yes, she's in a difficult situation, but Alec's in 100 times worse of a situation, and he's managing to, uphold his dignity, perhaps. I don't know. Maybe I'm being a little bit soft on Alec in this point. Maybe I'm being a little bit harsh on the wife. Probably not. She seems to be just another angry feminist, frankly. So I'll wrap this up.